While doing my research on how hip-hop has evolved over the last 3 decades, I learned that earlier hip-hop performances were done in parks, gyms, and etc. Hip-hop has changed from the present day and has impacted different audiences. My product will consist of me interviewing different people while focusing on their perspectives of hip-hop and its evolution over the last 3 decades. Thank you. How do you think hip-hop has evolved over the last 3 decades?
I think hip hop has had a great evolution over the last 2 decades. One thing that I've noticed in hip hop is that it seems as if the music is not as fun as it was in the previous decades, and it's a lot more vulgar now. When we talk about hip hop in the 80s, it was all about partying, who has the best beat and the freshest clothes and all of that. But I think now it is still about material things, who has the best clothes, the best car, but it's also about who has the prettiest girl on their arm and who has the more women. It's just very vulgar now, in my opinion. So its evolution hasn't necessarily been positive.
How has hip-hop impacted your life?
Hip hop has impacted my life immensely. I'm a hip hop fan. I'm a music fan. I love all types of music, all different types of genres. One thing I like about hip hop is that it always has a beat, and it's affected my life because I exercise with hip hop. Hip hop is always playing in my car. I finish chores or schoolwork or grade papers to hip hop. It's really affected my life because it's always around me. As a teacher now, I find as if I can use some forms of hip hop to have a better connection with my students.
Okay. Do you prefer the hip-hop in the 1970s or in this present day?
Do I have 50 seconds? Can I say the 80s
Yeah.
or 90s?
Yeah, you can.
I think I prefer hip hop in the 80s and the 90s, primarily the 90s. I think 90s gave birth to a lot of great artists that were really individual at the time. I like some present day hip hop, but I'm not in love with all of it because I definitely feel as if it has degenerated to a certain extent.
Okay. Well, that's it. Thank you. How do you think hip-hop has evolved over the last 3 decades?
Hip hop has evolved into music that goes across all genres, not only just hip hop culture in general, but rock and roll, reggae, jazz. It has evolved to a multi-type of music.
Okay. How has hip-hop impacted your life?
So it's impacted my life because I respect the art form. It gave me a different art form to listen to.
Okay. Do you prefer the hip-hop in the 1970s or in this present day?
Oh, definitely the 1970s since I was born in the 60s.
Okay. Well, how do you think hip-hop has evolved over the last 3 decades?
I think it's evolved a lot. I think it's people have become more accepting of the music as before, where they were more fighting it. I think as a society, they're becoming more, accepting it.
Okay. How has hip-hop impacted your life?
It's brought me to understand more of the younger generation, their music, and the people, what their struggles go through. I like some of the music, so it affects me that way. So, I hear a nice song that I'm cool about, kind of helps me throughout my day.
Okay. Do you prefer the hip-hop in the 1970s or in this present day?
A little of both. Some of the old, but I like some of the new as well.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.